And shouldering arms, the first ball of the morning. Pitched up and driven nicely down the ground, and he beats the diving attempt of Liam Hatcher down the ground as the ball rolls slowly towards the rope for 4. Pitched up and driven nicely down the ground. Exquisite off drive down to the boundary for 4 to Marnus Labuschagne.
Oh, good morning everyone, and Copeland finding the edge of Usman Khawaja's bat, and that's going to run away for 4. Slashes at that one square, and it's all the way along the ground for a boundary. Khawaja now on to 32. Oh, the uppercut from Khawaja. Hatcher dropping very short. Labuschagne sweeps in the gap. It's a good chase for Edwards, but he's not going to cut that one off.
Pitching up and driven away nicely. Save your legs, Usman Khawaja. To Khawaja driving straight down the ground, and Usman Khawaja will bring up his half century.
This is Copeland, and the ball edging to slip, and Copeland finally gets the breakthrough. The captain, Curtis Patterson.
Stark to Khawaja, and he's flicking at that one again over the top. This time squarer, more over the gully region, and it's flown away for another boundary. Cut and out. Lyon gets the breakthrough, Mitchell Stark takes the catch, and Usman Khawaja is out on the stroke of lunch for 64.
By 103.
Very good, Gav. We're going to take a break here in a moment. The coverage will continue at 12:35 p.m. local time, the second session line. Back pushing onto the onside, and he's off the mark straight away. Then now to Pearson, and turned on the onside, through square leg, it's running along the ground, and it will go for 4. Here he is. Slashed that, and it's gone over the top of the slips region, and that's the second boundary in a row for Pearson.
Pearson advancing and getting it in the gap out towards mid-wicket. It doesn't look like they'll cut it off. It's 4 runs. And beautifully driven through the offside by Jimmy Pearson. Nathan Lyon giving chase, but it will hit the rope.
Looped up, and Renshaw driving magnificently down the ground. A lofted straight drive for 4. He's been in his shell. He's back and swing around the corner. Gets it fine down towards the boundary. And it will be another boundary here for Jimmy Pearson. Pitched up, and that's a glorious cover drive by Jimmy Pearson, who picks up yet another boundary. He is punishing.
I tell you what we don't see is
this one catches the top edge, and Nathan Lyon's got the wicket of Jimmy Pearson as it's caught behind square by Mitchell Stark. So the cricket competition, and that's driven down the ground. Has he beaten the field? He has. Away at races for 4 more to Sanger into Renshaw. Has that bowled him?
it has.
It has.
Clark's batting coach.
Yeah, Michael Clark.
And that's Baisley at his best, driving through mid-off.
I've spoken to plenty of coaches around the world on why that's gone out of
North Dalton Park in Wollongong, Queensland, in reply to New South Wales' score of 381, a 6 for 383. We're going to take a break on the coverage, and then the coverage will resume just before 3 o'clock local time.
And Baisley has gone bang, and it's going to go all the way. Pitched up and driven square, and beats Nathan Lyon down to the rope for 4. James Baisley is impressing with
coming into the attack. And big appeal. He's given him. Bowling to Bartlett, popped up, and Gilks takes the catch.
Yes, this ball slashed over the top. Very nice shot, couple of bounces. Back and cutting beautifully through that vacant point region. Racing down towards the boundary, and back-to-back 4s for Mitch Schwepson. And a beautiful ball that cannons into the stumps. Hatcher in, and Schwepson has hammered that one. That is a magnificent shot.
who plays in the final. And he's out.
He is. So that's the end of the innings.
Hughes, who's driving through the covers along the floor nicely. It's a great shot. Swepson's after it. No, Labuschagne's after it. That's a beautiful shot. That was a half volley and dispatched straight down the ground. Oh, that's a nice shot by Jilks, just easing it through the gap in the covers. And has bowled him.
And he could work himself into contention again. And
He's tucked that one nicely, very fine, and it's 4 runs. Patton, big appeal. A bit quicker, and Sanger props forward. New South Wales made 381 in their first innings. Queensland replied with 433. Magnificent century to Marnus Labuschagne today. And the Blues, in reply, are 2 for 49, still trailing by 3 runs. The men out, Daniel Hughes bowled Mitch Swepson for 16, and Curtis Patterson caught behind